So, this is Roy Moore.
I believe in the Second Amendment.
You would probably heard of him all over the media of him running for the United States Senate special election in Alabama to replace Jeff Sessions, who is now the Attorney General for President Donald Trump. It is not a secret that there are already 7 accusers coming out and allege more of sexual assaults when they were teenagers. Sources also say that he was banned from a local mall because of his behavior toward the victims. Lately, many women have come forward and accused prominent figures from different professions, including Harvey Weinstein, comedian Louis C.K., Senator from Minnesota Al Franken, and earlier, Bill Cosby and Donald Trump. Some accuse the accusers that they are lying for political purposes or monetary gain, and you would see people come out and proudly defend the accused and saying that they are innocent until proven guilty. And here's a clip of Whoopi Goldberg defending Bill Cosby of the sexual assault allegations against him back in 2015.
Yesterday we talked about Cosby, and I said what I've always said, innocent until proven guilty in the United States of America, because that's our law.
I can show you in this video articles after articles on how people defend the accused, but then this video would take years to finish. I'm not saying that all accusers of sexual harassment are always truthful, but then using the word innocent until proven guilty is simply outrageous. Would anyone say that Dylann Roof, the Charleston shooter, Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma shooter back in 1996, and Osama bin Laden deserve innocent until proven guilty? And even though we all know they have done their deeds. So what does innocent until proven guilty means? Let's say there is a person who was arrested for committing a felony. So let's say there's a man who was arrested for murdering a 10-year-old child. Assuming the person actually did what he was accused for, in this case murdering a child, he would be jailed after he get arrested and undergo intense interrogations so the investigators can gather evidence, and then the police would turn in the evidence to the prosecutor. And if the prosecutor decide to bring the case to court, then the court would have to gather a group of grand jury to listen to a presentation from the prosecutor about the case, and then it is up to the grand jury whether to let the case proceed. So finally, the concept of innocent until proven guilty finally comes into play. It is a principle used in common law countries and states, such as the United States and the United Kingdom, where the accused or the defendants are given the benefit of the doubt in every aspect of the crime. So in other words, the prosecutor have to prove that the accused actually did the crime, that the accused actually murdered someone, instead of the accused to show evidence that he did not kill the person. So now you know what innocent until proven guilty actually means and where it actually uses. And what does that mean for Roy Moore? Going back to the point where I made about terrorists, does that mean that we cannot judge Roy Moore because he did not go to trial for what he was accused for? If that's the case, then I wonder if Roy Moore defenders would agree that Fox News shouldn't talk about Hillary Clinton's so-called email scandals unless she has been proven guilty by the court. In other words, they would only believe in what is convenient for themselves at the moment. So there are 2 options for Roy Moore defenders and Roy Moore. Either claim that the accusers are all lying, or let us know that they believe the allegations, but they would vote for Roy Moore anyway, like what Kay Ivey, the governor of Alabama, did. So here's the common sense confession. We have come to a point in our political history where a pedophile is dominating headlines and still winning polls and still expected to win the election because the supporters would rather vote for a documented pedophile instead of a so-called liberal Democrat. That we have become so polarized that we wouldn't vote for someone who doesn't carry the same political label of themselves because of the silly stubbornness of the political values that doesn't even affect our own lives. Now, instead of worrying about the kitchen table issues such as inequality, education, and healthcare, we are now arguing whether pedophilia and sexual assault is moral or not simply because of party labels. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe and click the bell button to get future notifications of our videos. Please also like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If you would like to become a contributor of this channel, please make sure to check out my Patreon page at the description below.